How to use a 20-year-old cast iron pan. This pan is 20 years old. It's been dropped, forgotten, maybe even rusted. But I'm here to tell you, this thing is more powerful than any brand new nonstick pan you bought last week. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to wake up a vintage cast iron pan and turn it into the greatest cooking tool you'll ever own. Welcome back. Today, we're talking about cast iron, specifically what to do with an old one. Maybe you inherited it from your parents, maybe you found one at a garage sale, maybe yours has been sitting in the back of the cabinet collecting dust for years. Whatever the case, don't throw it out. Don't scrub it with dish soap and give up. Because with the right steps, a 20-year-old cast iron pan can outlast you, your kids, and your grandkids. First things first, let's see what we're working with. There are 3 conditions your old pan might be in. Condition 1, well-seasoned and dark. If your pan is dark black, slightly shiny and smooth, congratulations, someone took care of this pan. You barely need to do anything. Just rinse, dry, and cook. Condition 2, rusty or patchy. If you see orange rust spots or the surface looks uneven and dull, don't panic. This is completely fixable. We'll restore it in a few steps. Condition 3, cracked or warped. If the pan has visible cracks or wobbles on a flat surface, unfortunately, that's a safety risk. Time to retire it. But rust alone, never a reason to give up on cast iron. Okay, let's restore a rusty or neglected pan. Here's exactly what you do. Step 1, scrub it. Use steel wool or a stiff brush and scrub off all the rust. Yes, you can use a little soap here, just this once, because we're stripping it back to bare metal. Scrub until there's no more orange. Step 2, wash and dry completely. Rinse it thoroughly, then dry it immediately. First with a towel, then put it on the stove on low heat for 5 minutes to drive out every drop of moisture. Rust's best friend is water. Step 3, season it. Apply a very thin layer of oil all over the pan. Inside, outside, handle, everything. Use flaxseed oil, vegetable oil, or Crisco. Then wipe off the excess with a clean cloth until it barely looks oily. Step 4, bake it. Place it upside down in your oven at 230 Celsius or 450 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour. Put foil on the bottom rack to catch drips. Then let it cool completely inside the oven. Repeat this seasoning process 2 to 3 times, and your pan will look and perform like new. If the pan has visible cracks or wobbles on a flat surface, unfortunately, that's a safety risk. Time to retire it. But rust alone, never a reason to give up on cast iron. Now, the fun part, cooking. Cast iron has rules. Break them, and food sticks. Follow them, and it's like magic. Rule 1. Always preheat. Never throw cold food into a cold cast iron pan. Preheat it on medium heat for 2 to 3 minutes before adding oil or butter. Cast iron heats slowly, but holds heat like a rock. Rule 2. Use enough fat. Cast iron is not Teflon. Use butter, ghee, or oil generously, especially until your seasoning builds up over time. Rule 3. Don't move food too early. Put your steak or fish down and leave it alone. Cast iron will release food naturally once it's properly seared. If it's sticking, it's not ready to flip yet. Rule 4. Control your heat. Cast iron retains heat extremely well. You usually don't need to go above medium. High heat can damage the seasoning and burn your food. Best foods for cast iron: steaks and chops, fried eggs, flatbreads and rotis, stir fries, cornbread and pancakes, curries and one-pan dishes. Here's where most people go wrong. They treat cast iron like a regular pan. Don't do that. Do. Clean it while still warm with hot water and a stiff brush. Dry it immediately and completely. Apply a tiny drop of oil after every wash and wipe it around. Store it in a dry place. Don't. Soak it in water, put it in the dishwasher, leave it wet. Cook highly acidic foods like tomatoes or vinegar regularly, It strips seasoning. The golden rule? The more you use it, the better it gets. Every cook adds another layer of seasoning. A 20-year-old pan that's been used every day? That's a treasure. Here's something the cookware industry won't advertise. Old cast iron pans are actually better than new ones. Cast iron made before the 1950s was polished smooth during manufacturing. Modern cast iron is rougher and takes years of seasoning to become truly non-stick. So if you have a pan that's 20, 30, or 50 years old, you potentially have a smoother, better performing pan than anything you'll find in a store today. Brands like Griswold and Wagner from the early 1900s sell for hundreds of dollars as collector's items. Your old family pan could be worth a fortune, or at least a lifetime of incredible meals. There you have it. A 20-year-old cast iron pan isn't a relic, it's a legacy. Restore it, season it, use it right, and it will serve you for another 20 years and beyond. If this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe. And tell me in the comments, do you have an old cast iron pan? Where did you get it? I'd love to hear your story.